First question comes from John Werner with the Waco Tribune-Herald.
Pat, what was kind of the general feeling coming in? Had two key guys out, coming off a couple losses. Why were y'all able to play so well, do you think?
We're just a really deep team, and we're well coached. And I mean, we play. Our thing is joy. So Jesus, others, yourself. So I mean, we know that we got a lot of guys that can step up, and that's what we did tonight.
Next question from Kendall Kaut with Sigma 365.
Matt, back-to-back years with really good performances in Morgantown. What do you think kind of got you going 3-point wise tonight?
Kind of in the second half of Oklahoma State, hit a couple threes, and that kind of got my confidence going. So I kind of just carried that over into the day.
Next question from Eric Kelly with KWKT TV in Waco. Oh, Eric's gone. Next question from Jack Allen with KXXV TV in Waco.
Yeah, man, I was just wondering, what does a win like today do? You talked about the confidence for yourself, but just for the confidence of this team going forward to kind of be able to turn things around in a game like this.
Yeah, 3 losses in a row would have been pretty tough. So, I mean, I think just for the players, I mean, I'm speaking for the players, we're just glad that we're not going to have some killer practices after this. So, but I mean, it does a lot for us. It just gives us confidence that we can, get back on track and win the Big 12. So.
Next question from Andrew Miner.
Matt, could you just describe the physicality of playing in Morgantown? It always seems to be a tough place to play. Do you guys like that? Embrace it?
I mean, we embrace it. I don't necessarily like it, but I mean, yeah, I mean, it's a fun game. They got a lot of guys that rebound. I think that's just Coach Huggins' deal. So, but it's all, I mean, this is like my favorite place to play. I've always had some good games here, and my best moment of my career was freshman year when we were in warmups, and they were all just like cheering for me every time I shot, and if I missed, they were like sad. It was just, I love playing here. So,
sure, thank you.
Next question from Kevin Longquist.
Matthew, you guys were up 30-14. They make the big run to make it 30-28. What's kind of the thinking there for you guys to regain kind of what the momentum you guys had, because you were obviously able to carry it to the lead to the half?
I mean, I don't know. I think that's just kind of what happens in a game. Runs happen. We didn't really get rattled, and we just try to control what we can control.
Any other questions for Matt? Andrew Miner?
Yeah, to follow up on Kevin's question there, you guys had had a big lead against Tech as well. What's been the practices like to try to address, big leads being, dwindled down by the competition?
Well, the practices have been very hard and long. But I mean, we're just trying to get back to doing the little things like at half today. I wasn't getting back on defense, and I knew that. So then I came over and just told him I was going to be getting back on defense pretty much. But I think it's just everybody holding each other accountable. And it's really we have so much talent. I think it's really just about the little things.
Sure,
final question from John Werner with the Waco Tribune-Herald.
Matt, what'd you think of the job Adam did at point guard today?
He had 2 huge threes for us at the end. So, and I was telling him at halftime, it's like, bro, I know you're playing point guard, but the best thing you do is shoot. Sometimes he's in a slump, and sometimes I can't say it. Sometimes he's, sometimes your confidence can just go down. So, but I told him the best thing you do is shoot. And I think he was trying to play too much of a pure point guard role, which he can definitely do, but I think he was just hesitating on his shot. So I told him just bro, you might be the best shooter here besides me. And so just let him rip.
All right. Thanks, Matt. We'll get Coach Drew in here shortly. All right. Coach Drew's up next. He'll start us off with a statement, and we'll open up for questions. Please use the raise hand function at that time.
Well, anytime you come to West Virginia, you got the students out there, and an hour and a half beforehand, the packed arena, Coach Huggins, a Hall of Fame coach. You got to earn the win here. And I think as a staff, we couldn't be more proud of our team's effort. And win or lose, I thought we really prepared well. We competed hard. and we're proud of a lot of the things we did today.
First question from John Werner with the Waco Tribune Herald.
Scott, you guys came out, had a really hot start shooting as opposed to the last game. How important was that?
Definitely on the road, you have to get out to a good start, and really credit to the guys for making the tough plays, getting the rebounds and the stops that allowed us to get in transition, the unselfishness to get high percentage shots, and then the good execution on the offense. And then from there, West Virginia is going to make a run, and turned it over some, and they were able to get back. But the big thing was second half, when we needed it, we didn't turn the ball over, and we got high percentage shots again.
Next question from Eric Kelly with KWKT TV in Waco.
Hey, Coach, just in terms of what Matt was able to do in this game, I mean, coming into the season, we expected him to be this type of scorer. Was it just him getting – he knew someone had to score, or was it just looks that he's been getting just went down tonight?
I think first, his teammates did a great job in executing the offense, and he was doing a good job on his matchup, the guy guarding him. And with that, Matt took high percentage shots. And Matt knew he had to be aggressive, knew he had to be assertive on the scoring front to make up for Jeremy and James being gone. But again, really credit, sometimes people try to press or try to do more, and they do the wrong thing, which leads to bad results. He just tried to be really efficient and effective, and he did that.
Next question from Jerry Hill, Baylor Insider.
Scott, you talked about not turning it over. Adam turned it over 4 times in the first half, 0 in the second half. Do you think he maybe just got more comfortable, or what was it?
I don't know, but I sure liked it. And he really did a good job executing and running the offense. But I think Dale also did a good job giving him a break and running the point some, and that allowed him to not face that pressure nonstop, because Kedron Johnson is a really effective pressure defender, 3rd in the country in steal percentage. So when you got someone like that on you all the time, it's hard.
Next question from Kendall Kaut with Sikkim 365.
Scott, we got to see Jordan Turner play a little bit tonight. What was it like for him, knowing he might be in the rotation, and how did you feel like he did?
I was excited as a coach. Jordan practices hard, works hard. We have confidence in him. He's gotten better, and we're excited that he had an opportunity. But the great thing with him is you can play Jordan, and when you put someone in the game, sometimes the worst thing after sitting is coming in and trying to force something. And Jordan really always lets the game come to him, which is and he knows how to play. So if he would have played 20 minutes, we'd have had confidence in him. The great thing with Jordan, he's all about the team. Whatever the team needs, he's going to give, and he's going to support him on the bench as well.
Next question from Kevin Longquist.
Scott, obviously points in the paint have been a problem for you guys the previous 2 games, but tonight much different. Was it a simple case of your defense being able to create opportunities for some runouts or getting high percentage looks, or what do you attribute it to?
I think 2 things. One, like you said, transition. And then the second thing, they pressure a lot of things in the half court, and our bigs really did a great job in rolling to the rim, and our guards found them several times, and they did a really good job executing.
Next question from Andrew Miner.
Coach, LJ picked up his 4th foul with like 4:29 left in the game, and then almost immediately with 4:07, you took him out and then subbed him back in. What went into that decision? Not only that decision, but why you made it so quickly?
Well, I think first and foremost, being shorthanded, and LJ was playing well, we weren't gonna foul him out ourselves as a coaching staff. And a lot of times players get 2 fouls. They only played 4 minutes in the first half. So you're choosing to put them in that situation. If you have that luxury, you can do that. Tonight we didn't. And we had to trust L that he wouldn't foul, because obviously we needed him out there. At the same time, fatigue makes cowards of us all. Tried to make sure that he was ready to go when he came back and didn't pick up a fatigue foul.
And coming into this game from the past past 2 losses. Would you say that the team, the coaching staff, were you guys humbled at all by those 2 consecutive losses there?
No one likes to lose. And I think you're that much more appreciative and blessed when you do win. And you got to thank God for every opportunity you get when you win, because you sleep a lot better. I can promise you that. But I can tell you also, it's tough when you're a banged up team. And I look at the Oklahoma State and I put more of the blame on myself. James tried to go and I wanted him to have that opportunity. And this game, we want him back when he can be effective, and you love his toughness. But I probably put the team and him in a bad situation last game, so I didn't want to make that mistake again. And he was great on the bench. Langston and Jeremy were great on the bench, and the guys playing knew they were playing, knew what they had to do, and it was a lot more effective for everybody.
Final question from Jack Allen with KXXV TV in Waco.
Yeah, Coach, just after this last week and the way things went, how important was it to be able to come into this game and get a win more from the mental side of things going forward?
Well, I can tell you that this league is one of those leagues you don't want to be on a losing streak, because nobody feels sorry for you. And no matter what you say, you can pick any sport. You lose, you make errors, you lose a little confidence, and you want to get back to winning as quick as you can. So you miss 3 or 4-foot putts, you better make the next one. Otherwise, the others get tough. And I'm not even a golfer. I just know that. So kind of like free throw shooting and everything else. So really important to not let one win or one loss lead to 2, 3, and 4. And then before long, those streaks get big.
All right. That's all the time we have. Thanks, Coach. Thanks, everybody. We'll be back on Friday for another media availability.
Hey, we got 14 inches of snow here. I'm not going to bring it back to you. You just keep that 75 and sunny for us. All right.